It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling
I don't know
out
if
in
you all
the
can hear the
snow.
fantastic Christmas music in the background. You can. Yes, it is Lea.
I was going to say my voice sounds different this time during
little
the
different.
theme song.
I started listening to this morning and decided for the rest of the month, this is our introduction on Filipino Fridays. Whether you like it or not, I love it, so hopefully you do too. Oh, she's awesome. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Rick and Deb and Joy and Allison, Judith and Ray and Emma and Gershwin and
Gershwin?
Gershwin, I believe so.
There's a somebody.
Junie and Gil.
Oh my goodness. I'm longing to see. I hope that she.
Gil is asking, hold on, where is it? I missed it. Is this really live? It is.
God.
It's so live.
The most live.
It's so live that what you missed was that I started our introduction live about 1 minute before it actually started live, and I had to restart again because that's how we roll on this channel.
It don't get liver than this, people. It don't get liver.
It doesn't. Good
More
morning, everyone. So happy to be here. Hello, latte lovers in the house.
Oh, sweet.
Francesca, Ellie, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so today we have Miss Lea Salonga, so that made sense. Not necessarily Christmas. And we have Zack Tabudlo. That's not right. Tabudlo. Zack. I know the first name. So we have not heard of him yet. We're excited for that. We have
Yes.
Roland Abante, who we have also not heard yet. And of course, Lea Salonga. So we got a couple new ones which I'm excited about.
Cool.
And I'm very excited about Christmas, obviously. And I know everybody in the Philippines started celebrating several months ago. So we're just trying to catch up. That's all.
They're on it.
Yes.
You got your Christmas shopping done? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Do you still believe
2
in
weeks
Santa
ago.
Claus? Oh, okay.
I'm done.
Wow. 2 weeks ago?
Oh, yeah.
Even before Black Friday, you didn't.
Yes.
You didn't.
I am in the Filipino spirit. I'm at one with the Philippines. I
Dang.
shopped a long time ago.
Man. Oh, yes. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell, so you always know what we're up to at all times.
Yeah, it's a very sexy morning voice. I like it. Also, please be sure to click on the link below where you could buy us coffee, help support the page, even become a Thronely member for all sorts of added perks, starting at just one coffee per month, including access to our exclusive reaction shorts, which we add several every single week, so it's going to build up nice and quick. And if you are interested in any private lessons, you can learn songwriting with Johnny or singing with myself. Or just listen to these singers, and it's a masterclass every time on Friday anyway. So
Sure is. So somebody was saying that my voice is louder than yours. Is that true out there? Is it true?
Projecting? Let's see. Or is my voice might be
Emotionally projecting? Probably.
emotionally projecting. I can turn mine up a little bit. Here, I turn mine up a little bit. See if that makes a difference as we move forward. So, okay. We are starting with Mr. Zack, brand new voice. We're going to the Wish Bus. The name of the song is Binibini, and this was 3 years ago, 16 million views. So obviously someone has enjoyed it. And let's dive in, shall we?
Mm-hmm. Not to be confused with Billy Billy. Which are a very famous spot.
Yes, I'm curious because he's got the chord progression feels predictable, not in a bad way, right? It's flowing. Then all of a sudden, it's got like it reminds me of that Radiohead feeling. Just there's something about it that goes minor, right?
Yeah, it's just that unexpected minor. So it's on the 4 chord. So the chord, the song is in F. Da, 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 da. It's that 4 chord, which is a B flat minor. Everything else is so F, G minor, A minor, I think, and then E flat minor. Yeah, nice little change.
Nice, and those are the things that just keeps it interesting. And he's singing beautifully. There's just a delicate warmth to his delivery. He's got just that kind of like just a little bit of a chill kind of vibe. That
kind of reminds me of a little John Mayer-ish. You know, it's kind of like that laid back, really smooth. I love the guitar.
I could definitely hear that. By the way, Brigitte is not with us this morning because she keeps prioritizing school. It's very disappointing. But
God, oh my God. Takes me back and all the times that you tried to get. You said the same thing to me.
See, we have band practice. You're like, I have to pass college. No, you don't. That is optional. Band practice is not.
Listen, in this case, yes, you were right. But for other people out there, do not listen to Richard.
Because she's not here, I just realized I have to set up a quick poll in the background. So for our second song for Zach, forgot to do that. We have Give Me Your Forever, Jakob, and Gusto. So I'm just throwing that up in the background. You guys can vote on that while we continue to listen. I'm going to back it up to where he goes into the chest voice. I really like that. And I also want to point out when he goes into the head voice, you can see that kind of like this snarl on his face. He's giving it like kind of it just gives it like a bit of a passionate timbre, but there's still like a warmth. There's still a beauty to it. It's just really well balanced in just the dynamics that he's giving in this song here.
I like his voice a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect radio friendly voice.
For sure.
Yeah, and I really loved how he went for that note on the bridge too, because you know, I mean, I loved it up to then, going to that head voice, but when you know that they got more,
satisfying.
Yeah, like even if he didn't do that, I would still really enjoy the song, but just that little moment, just that powerful moment, awesome.
So
yeah, there was some John Mayer, little Radiohead there, you know, really cool vibe, like earlier Radiohead, but even that's a stretch.
Yeah, no, I could definitely hear that as well. And all right, so we got the vote for the second song. We're going to circle back to Zach for those of you who are new. We have the three focused artists today, and then you guys vote on the second piece. Next up is Roland Abante, and this is from America's Got Talent. So I'm definitely going to put the transparency on. But before we begin, let me set up the poll. John, if you can give a little shout out to our coffee buyers, that would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. 1 second. Yes, thank you to Chris and to Mochi. Is it pronounced Mochi or Mochi? You let me know. But thank you for your 3 coffees.
Moachi.
Not that.
I just add vowels wherever it pleases me.
Did you just watch Moana 2? Is that why you're Moana?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, okay. I haven't either.
I did hear one song. I had a student sing one of the songs earlier this week. It was really well crafted.
Apparently it's done quite well.
Shocker.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. The song we're going to listen to is When a Man Loves a Woman. Great Michael Bolton piece. I'm assuming it's that song. And then you guys can vote on a second pass. Will be either To Love Somebody, You're the Inspiration, or I Love You So. So that's going up in the poll as we check this out.
You're the Inspiration, Chicago? I would love that.
Maybe. It's a great song.
Not to influence anybody's voting, but if you don't want to disappoint me.
If you care about Johnny at all and his feelings and his thoughts, you can consider it.
This is not conditional at all, but
he might.
If you want my love.
If you want my love.
When a Man Loves a Woman, wasn't that originally done? So Michael Bolton wasn't the first one to sing that one. That was done by somebody in the, I want to say the 60s.
Probably.
Yeah. It was the Muscle Shoals studio, I think. I think that was one of the first songs he recorded.
I believe it was.
The guy that owns that place, yeah.
All right, so here we go. Here is Roland.
Great tune. Roland in the Deep.
Hello.
Hi.
What is your name and where are you from, sir?
Ingon imong ngalan og taga-aha ka.
Translated.
I'm Roland Abante. I am from Philippines.
The Philippines! What will you be doing for us today?
Unsa imong himuon karon? Mukanta ko sa kakanta. So he's gonna sing tonight.
You're gonna sing for us, okay? And so are you a singer in the Philippines?
So gakanta gid ka sa Pilipinas? Mukanta ra ko kanang
It's got a husky voice. It's gonna be a good fit for this song.
So in the Philippines, he just sing in the neighborhood where they have karaoke.
Okay, so you do it as karaoke. For fun.
Can I ask you a question? You have a day job?
Unsa imong trabaho sa Pilipinas nga makakuha kag kwarta? Sa buntag, mangisda ko and then inig kamudto, mag-abal-abal driver ko, delivery. So in the Philippines, my work is in the morning, I'm a fisherman, and in the afternoon, I do drive a motorbike and I deliver passengers and goods.
Wow. Amazing.
Come on.
So why America's Got Talent?
You make him cry.
Every night I see
Sophia.
in my cell
I know,
phone
Sophia
only
is funny.
because this is my big dream to get there.
I love it.
To be here.
Percy Sledge. Thanks, Art.
Roland.
Hold on.
Our? Yours and my?
Our
Oh.
volumes better from the beginning. I adjusted the volumes a little bit. Let us know if Johnny and my voices have equaled out.
Our.
That was not worth interrupting the show at all. But what did you say?
I said, so yes, Percy Sledge. Art came through in Latte.
Got it.
Percy Sledge was the original singer
The
when
original,
a man loves a woman.
And by the way, no influence at all to love somebody. Oh, to love somebody one. You're the inspiration. Yeah.
God, what am I even doing here? Jeez, people. No, just kidding.
Such a lack of love.
I do love to love. To love somebody. That's the Bee Gees song. To love somebody. I love somebody.
Well, for them, here's my thought. We trust your instincts. So if you're saying that this song, despite Johnny's plea, is important for us to listen to, it must be great. So expectations are high. And if the show fails,
Yes.
it is entirely your fault. So just throwing that out.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
No pressure.
Roland, do you want to have a hug before you start or you good?
Okay lang ka mo kanta karon? Okay lang? Okay. Okay ra daw.
You're not going to turn down the hug, right?
Oh, he's so lovable.
He's like 6 feet in those heels.
Wow. That's the biggest catch of the day.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Roland, are we ready now?
Ready na ka? Yes. Okay.
Good luck to you.
Vamos!
Shout out to you too, Chef Mike.
He's so nervous.
I'm nervous now for him too.
Oh, I don't have my chat on screen here. There we go.
When a man loves a woman, can't give his mind on nothing else.
Oh, the soul.
He tried to war for the good things found. It seems better for the poor He's the last one to know that the love in us can never seen. Whoa, when the man loves a woman,
Smell the trill too.
I give you everything I can. Trying to hold on to your precious love. 'Cause baby, please don't treat me bad. When a man deep down in his soul, she can bring him such a misery. If she's playing for a fool, and he's the last one to know. 'Cause baby, when a man loves a woman, when a man loves, when a man loves a woman,
Yes, again.
baby, when a man loves a woman, when a man loves, when a man loves a woman.
Oh, that brings me joy.
Yeah. Giving it his all.
I mean, there's such a the condition of his voice is a little compromised. You can hear it in his speaking voice. Like if you hear somebody speak with a clear tone, and then when they sing with that edge, it's something that they're able to, add to it, like an enhancement, like hitting a distortion pedal on guitar, right? But when they're speaking with that, there's a condition. There's maybe a little bit of some sort of pathology taking place with the SLP. That's the supralamina propria layers. It's the outer layers of the folds. If they're a little swollen, if there's like hints of like little extra like tight fibers, leaning towards like nodules, things like that. Sometimes it can create that. Hopefully that's not the case for him. But it's the fact that he can still have access to the high end implies that he lives and breathes this type of sound. So he's speaking and singing this for years and years. Yeah. This doesn't just like pop up yesterday. I mean, this is like he has control over that tone, which is super cool.
You always wonder about the shelf life of a voice like that, like you were saying, because it is sort of compromised, and it sounds like it could go at any moment. It's such a cool effect, but it's like, but you just wonder how sustainable that is. But then you look at a singer like Joe Cocker or Janis Joplin or something, and both of them, at least Janis, I know, had some nodules and stuff, and she was able to. We don't
know what her sustainability was either, unfortunately. But
That's true. Yeah,
because
Joe Cocker had a long career.
Yeah,
had a very similar type of voice.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so back to Roland. That was really cool. Great song. I love it when you have a singer that just puts every ounce of their being into it. It's just so cool to see.
Yeah, well, exactly. So it was that push, that passion, that drive, and the crying a little bit before. You just know he's just emotionally across the board. It was something so important to him. So that was
very
awesome.
connected.
Okay, next up is Lea. This song is so singy.
Love me some Lea.
Her voice is amazing. All right, this song is Via Dolorosa. Let me set up the poll for the second song when we double back. So, Johnny, hook us up with a little play, monkey, play while I set up the poll.
Well, I'm talking about maybe the song construction of that last song.
Yeah, go for it.
So it modulates. Good call, Latte. You heard that. So it starts in B, modulates up to C. So we'll stick to C for now. So it's got this really sort of simple, somewhat predictable dissension. So the bass is, Very simple. But it's the what the chords are doing around that, the inversions and whatnot. So start with the C, then you got a G chord, which is the 5 chord, but it's inverted. So that means it's in different order. So the B is on the bottom as opposed to the G. Then A minor, which is regular A minor, and then it goes to that G, and that is that's a C again, C second inversion. So take a C chord, C, E, G. The G is on the bottom, and then F, back to G, back to C. But yeah, it's just a very...
There's this simplicity, but when you have just a great top line, it just gets you completely engaged, storytelling, all of that. Yeah.
I mean, that's just an undeniably great song, and they were talking about that in that Muscle Shoals documentary. It's just the first 3 seconds you hear that song, you're like, okay, that's a hit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cram. You're saying it's translated as "Strait of Pain" is the translation from Via Dolorosa, which we're about to listen to. And in the poll putting up right now, you guys can choose from 2 words, which is a song, from my understanding, she is singing to her husband at her wedding. Then we have "Empty Chairs, Empty Tables" from Les Mis and "Love Look Away." Good luck voting, because I can't pick.
I'm not even going to give my input.
This is all on you guys, because none of them are going to be wrong. That's for sure. And we will obviously continue to listen to Lea on our Filipino Friday. So no stress there. I'll let you guys.
By the way, my loyal minions who didn't have a chance, they started voting before I mentioned that I really like that Chicago song. So not their fault for disappointing me greatly. Not their fault.
The day is ruined.
But somebody mentioned a possible bonus song. We'll have to see how our time is at the end.
There's actually already bonus song selected. It was requested. It was a song that Baragete and I listened to that you missed. So we're going to bring it back in.
Okay, fine.
So more disappointment for Johnny.
It's okay. We'll have to revisit it.
Of course. For those of you that know our chat rules, because Bridget isn't here, if you can let people know to put their requests for songs or other artists in the comments after live stream. I see some of them coming in there, and I don't mean to ignore you, but I just realized that normally I have someone letting you guys know that. So the artists are already selected for today, so they always go in the comment section after the live stream is done. And also reminder, and so far so good, we don't use all caps, because it's a pet peeve of mine and I feel like I'm being scolded. And so always no caps. Much appreciated.
And no, I don't hold grudges. I'll forgive you all, but I'll never forget.
They're saying I don't need transparency. Great. Gently scold Richard in lowercase.
Down the Via Dolorosa in Jerusalem that day, the soldiers tried to clear the narrow street.
It's a little quiet. Sorry, guys.
But the crowd pressed in to see the man condemned to die on Calvary. He was bleeding from a beating. There were stripes upon his back, and he wore a crown of thorns upon his head. Bore with every step the scorn
So the microphone's like 3 or 4 feet away from her, capturing. They probably have drop mics for the choir behind her, but that is mostly, and they're capturing her projection taking place.
Mhm.
Just talk about, the ultimate theater masterclass in projecting storyline. Opera's different. Bel canto, Alexander technique, things like that, where you highlight certain frequencies to be heard. Musical theater has a lot of more contemporary conversational bits into it, which is much more difficult. You can't hear me? It'll come back.
Oh,
wait, are we back?
oh, it's back. I missed
Yes.
I missed that whole thing. I'm sure it was very insightful, though.
We actually had complaints on Wednesday from our 90-minute reaction to Dimash, because there were no technical difficulties. People were feeling our subscribers were feeling very disorientated. They didn't know what was happening.
So okay. So I don't know what you said. So
no. What I was just saying is that
the mic is like 3 or 4 feet away.
There's a big distance compared to opera, where you have to, it's by design to project certain frequencies and overtones, things like that. It's a style.
Yeah.
Musical theater has much more conversational contemporary style mixed in, which is more difficult to actually project, because you're not creating more of a hollow chamber in the back of the throat, the resonator, to amplify, expand the sound, which is why opera singers often sound kind of copy paste. There's a lot of cookie cutter sound that's there because they're all trying to achieve the same thing. This is very Lea. I mean, you hear her tone, you hear her storytelling, her incredible vibrato, but still being able to put forward her voice in a setting that's very difficult to do so. That's probably why we didn't hear her as well at the beginning, especially when the horns and things are going. So, I mean, just her skill sets are just insane, let alone her emotional delivery. So,
yeah, what is it about? I mean, I'm such a fan. Like, every time, I'm so captivated every time she sings, and it's hard to. I mean, we've talked about her tone, we've talked about her skill set, talked about her emotional delivery, but there's just something like intangible too that's hard to put your finger on. It's like, why?
It's the X factor.
She's so appealing,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your sound is not in sync with your video, but I'm enjoying it. So we're just gonna keep. We're just gonna click play and hope it catches up by the end of the song.
Oh God! All right.
Back it up a little bit.
Down the Via Dolorosa all the way.
God, she does so much with not really moving her face all that much. It's just to me, it's like the great actors. They don't overdo it. It's just I mean, the great ones are really coming from an authentic place where it's. I mean, you're so in the moment. You're not trying to like convey an emotion, but it comes through in just the most subtle ways. Like in the beginning, she had this just little
Well,
eye,
it's like
ever so
little
slightly her
micro
eyebrow raised,
expressions.
and then
Yes.
like kind of furrows her brow just ever so slightly, and it's like and it's perfect, and just such a purity of voice too. There's just not nothing too crazy range wise in this. I mean, it's definitely up there. And
Right.
not doing too much inflection type things or runs or anything. You just like I don't even notice it's not there, and I don't require that stuff anyway. But it's just yes, just like Al Pacino. I was gonna say that, just like Al Pacino in the first two Godfathers, not the third Godfather because he was a little more over the top of that one, but the first two, there was just this constrained intensity. It was just
Your
just oh, yeah.
ability to weave Al Pacino into the show is just masterful.
Every time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, it's just so pure, and there's like an innocence to it as well, but also a strength that's happening, which is why she makes a really great, she was Jasmine and Mulan, right?
Yeah.
Basically
the only
yeah.
double princess ever.
Yeah, so Jasmine, who's obviously has a strength, but a little more sweet, I guess, and then Mulan, who's just like a badass. She
A little more
can
fierce.
do both.
Yeah. And I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that until years and years and years later, like earlier this year. Like I
Yeah.
didn't know, because even though I've heard those two voices a million times, which is just amazing.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
my goodness.
to get one of those gigs is a dream come true in a lottery, and to get it twice, I mean, you have to be amazing to be able to do that.
She's just
Yeah,
incredible. So
she's
we are
that.
going to circle back to her. You guys chose two words of her singing at her own wedding. I was admittedly the most curious about that one, so I'm glad you guys chose that one. So I'm not disappointed, unlike Johnny is with Roland's selection.
I'll just play my own.
That's true. Just accompany yourself. And I see the reminders for West Tone. I think you all missed it. I had it in the first one, listening to Zap.
I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw it.
there. I
But
had it.
listen.
We will do it again. You'll see the logo.
We appreciate it. I especially appreciate it because I don't have access to the buttons, and we got to make sure we keep Richard on his game.
I could
thank
give
you.
you. Maybe we should try just
Nope.
one day
Nope. I'm sorry I said anything.
where we cast the show from Johnny's studio and he's in charge of the buttons.
Mm-mm.
I'd invite you all, but it wouldn't actually go on the air, so nobody would be able to see it.
No, the whole fun and joy of critiquing and complaining is when there's no question that I have to do it. So.
Oh my goodness. All right. So this is Give Me Your Forever from Zach. Do we have some spanning going on? Sorry, I missed if it is. So just a reminder, if you are new to this channel, we don't allow all caps in the chat or you get put in timeout. But if you spam, basically meaning if you request the same thing over and over again or copy paste the same thing over again, you will get banned from the chat. And that's a forever thing. It's not just a today thing. And I don't like
I didn't know that.
But I will sleep well at the same time. So my sympathy only goes so far. So please be respectful of everybody else's time in the chat by not repeating your comment over and over again. And if you have a request, please put it in the comments after the live stream is done.
What happens if somebody uses all lowercase?
Then I don't know. Has that ever happened? Wait, no, we have one right here. Look it. You know what? All lowercase. Look at this. You get rewarded.
Oh.
Give me your forever on Wish Bus. So
we're
requesting this song on the Wish Bus instead of here live performance, and I'm going to react to that. That's what happens. We like lives generally better anyway.
Yeah.
See what a gentle request does. That's all I ask. Here we go.
So.
Wish 107.5.
Do you remember when we were young? You were always with your
Here's
friends.
Chicago Bears jersey.
Wanted to grab your hand and run away from them. I knew that it was time to tell you how I feel. So I made a move, I took your hand. My heart was beating loud like I've never felt before. You were smiling at me like you wanted more.
So smooth.
I think
So
you're the
smooth.
one I've never seen before. I want you to know I love you the most. I'll always be there right by your side. 'Cause baby, you're always in my mind. Just
Thanks,
give me your forever. I want you to know that you'll be the one, and I'll be the guy you'll be on his knees to say I love you and I need you, and say I die for you. I never knew it would be possible for you to be with me. 'Cause you loved someone else back in '73. I was so jealous seeing you with them, yeah. Oh baby, you know that I can treat you better back in those nights. Oh, you wouldn't cry for me stupid lies. Oh,
Just want to point out a couple little subtleties in there. There's these moments where he adds a little bit of an edge. He gets like a little more, almost like the pop rockish like delivery in moments, but also like that velvet smooth thing that we heard at the beginning of the song. So you can see he's got a lot of tools to play with in his delivery. And you guys are pointing out that he writes all of his songs, which is just a whole nother level of artistry
That's
in and
awesome.
of itself, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I just want to say from a producer and songwriter's perspective, that voice, at least here in the West, which is a little bit less common, that's the coveted prize. That sort of young male voice.
Yeah.
Is radio loves him because it's just there's just a whole sea of young ladies that are just clamoring for they just want that like
There's
that
a
teen idol.
sensitivity. There's always something
Yeah.
attractive about a sensitive voice, and male and female for sure.
Yeah, but that
But we don't
sort of
hear
young.
it as often in male.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely more common with a female voice. So it's like when you can find a voice like that, I mean, that's just
Mhm.
that is a gold mine. And
No,
I love.
and
Go
sorry,
ahead.
no, I was saying I'm so glad we circled back to him. I forgot we reacted to him on the voice kids Filipino. That's probably why you guys suggested it, and it's cool to hear that progression, the adult version of Zack here, and being a songwriter is again just doubles down.
Yeah, and just going back to your point real quick, that the two sort of stylistic choices he's making here. So yeah, like more of that breathy low tone, it's really smooth. But then when he hits that like around that range where he's singing out, I just love both tones equally. And sometimes you don't get that. Sometimes a singer has a sweet spot, and if they have a really sort of nice low range, the higher range gets a little shouty maybe, or vice versa. They got a really good high range and the low voice is kind of like, eh. But
Right.
I mean, both things are really appealing is just the word that comes to mind. It's just, I like, it's just very inviting, and I really just like the sound of them.
I concur. Someone said that it's
Yes.
his. If I read the chat correctly, you're saying, is it Zach's birthday today? Did we happen upon his birthday? That's pretty cool if we did.
Is it really? Oh,
I don't know. Requests for other artists, go in the comments after the live stream. You guys are killing me.
treat you
Wait, what was-
better back in those nights. Oh, you wouldn't cry for me stupid lies. Oh, baby, I was there watching you to be mine. I want you to know I love you the most. I'll always be there right by your side.
I love that.
Yeah, it's super.
You're always in my mind. Just give me your forever.
Well, Kitschy's saying yes, December 6th is his birthday, which is just making me realize it's December 6th, which is also my mom's birthday. So I should
Ouch.
probably say happy birthday to my mom. Thank you for letting me know what day it is.
Oh my goodness.
And my brother-in-law
And also-
Josh's. All right. I have. Hold on.
Kitschy, kitschy, ya, ya, gaga. Oh.
Birthday wish to mom and Josh. All right. Thanks, guys. I forgot what day it was.
I want you to know that you'll be the one, and I'll be the guy you'll be on his knees to say I love
Thank you,
you.
Christina, for your 5 coffees.
And say I love you. Do you remember?
Yes, Susan is her name, Deb.
Waiting for you, babe. Saw you in your gown, I was crying all my tears. I told myself that you are the one. You are the one.
Man, too. Great band.
Where's this guy coming from?
I know. Oh, we don't hear enough of this in today's music.
Wish Cruiser on Wish 107.5.
There's no way that was in the music video. Good call, coming to the Wish bus.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
He's really fantastic. I mean, the songwriting, the hooks, the pop rock crossover, his tone of voice, like you're pointing out, like there's no like weak points in the pocket that he sings with it 2 octaves basically between the 2 songs with just consistent control across the board.
I mean, in the pop realm, if you have a tone like that, that's everything. that's you don't have to do anything crazy range wise. And he does have a good range. I think he's got that power.
Oh yeah,
he's got power in the range. How is he doing career wise? By the way, it seems like he's doing pretty well. I mean, I think the first song had almost 200 million streams or something.
Did it? I didn't even.
Yeah,
notice.
yeah. I think he's doing well, which he
Good.
should be. I mean,
He should be.
that's a voice that I would love to work with, because it's just right in that pocket.
Johnny's
of just,
Filipino wish list of songwriting continues.
Yeah. It's just the epitome of commercial appeal. It's perfect.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. So moving forward, we're on to Roland singing "You're the Inspiration." Great song. And
Wait, that did that. Wait, what? That one? I thought
Did it?
you don't know what it's like.
Did I click the wrong one?
Yeah, remember mine didn't win?
You've got your
Oh, I
back. That's what best friends are for.
Oh,
Wish 1075.
You know love's meant to be
yeah.
the kind of love that lasts forever.
Ah,
And I want you here with me from tonight until the end of time. You should know everywhere I go, always on my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Baby, you're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. Whatever near me, or whatever you hear me say, yeah. No one needs you more than I need you.
For those of you concerned about the poll, don't worry. I got you. We're going to listen to both. I couldn't deny my best friend.
Tressa, you
Everybody's
won enough.
freaking out. I got you.
And I know, yes I know that it's been the sea. So in love when we're together. Now I know that I need you here with me. From tonight until the end of time. You should know. Everywhere I go, always on my mind. You're in my heart, in my soul. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration.
This is a
You
great
bring
tune.
feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. Whatever near me, or whatever near me, say yeah. No one needs you more than I. No one needs you more than I.
Wish Cruiser on Wish 1075.
Whatever near me, or whatever you hear me say, yeah. No one needs you more than I. No one needs you more. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration.
I love his whole connection.
To my life. You're the inspiration. When you love somebody till the end of time. When you love somebody, always on my mind.
Oh,
Great tune.
oh man.
That song was
Uh,
brought to you by me having my best friend's back. And now on to the actual song that won the poll. Wait, video
Can I
not
talk
available.
about that song real quick?
on.
Can I talk about?
Hold on, the link I had to the video's not available. Hold on, I have to search for it.
Wasn't meant to be.
You talk. I'm going to find the song.
Okay, real quick. Paul DeLeon. You're wondering what time it is there because I'm yawning. Early Always early.
It's almost 10 a.m. It's not that early anymore. No,
It's
can't
early for me.
complain.
Okay, so yeah, I want to talk about this song because this song I think is so genius in so many ways. So written by Peter Cetera and David Foster. So for those that like modulations, which I do, there's so many going on here. So, so the intro starts in the key of, well, I transpose this because I know it in a different key. So not that anybody would know, but, so it starts in G.
Sorry.
Okay, so it starts in G, and then the verse, from the intro to the verse, it goes up a minor third to a B flat, which, I mean, automatically it's just like, what's happening? And it's great because it's so interesting. You know, da 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 da. So it stays there. Da 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 da. From the night until the end of time. You should know. So still B flat. Everywhere I go. Goes to A flat. Always on my G minor. F. What is that? Let's see. I can't think. Everywhere I go, always on my mind, in my soul, G, A, all the way up to D. I mean, there's about 6 modulations that happen.
Yeah.
In just that pre-chorus.
Continuously.
But it's so seamless. Yeah. Ugh,
Okay.
David Foster is a master of that, and then Peter Cetera's
really is.
Melodic sense in his voice.
Great combination for sure. All right, on to Love Somebody. The actual winner of the poll. Here we go. It's a Wish Bus Day.
Another great song, though.
There's a love,
Wish 1075.
certain kind of love that never shone on me. I want my life to be to live with you, to live with you. There's a way.
The quick little runs with that grid
Everybody
is so cool.
says
Yeah.
do each and every little thing, but what good does it bring if I ain't got you? I ain't got you, baby. Maybe you don't know what it's like.
Such a good hook.
Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you.
Thank you to all of our new subscribers. 192.
In my mind,
Thanks, guys.
will I see your face again? I know you're free of mind.
Nice.
You ain't got to be so blind, and I'm blind, so very blind. 'Cause I'm a man.
Oh, the soul.
Can't you see what I am? I live and breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you, baby? If I ain't got you, baby, you don't know what it's like, baby.
What?
Hold on, I got notification that the broadcast ended. Hold on.
It did?
Oh, it ended on Facebook. It shut down on Facebook. We're trying to Facebook and Instagram, trying to go. Are you guys still here? It looks like we're still live here. Wait, now your sound just went out. Say something. You can't hear me? Hello?
Okay, you're back.
You're back. All right.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are still here. Beautiful. Pretend that never happened. I'm going to hit play.
You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way they love you. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You don't know what it's like. And baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody, to love somebody. You just don't know to love somebody the way I love you. You just don't know, baby. You just don't know, baby. To love somebody, to love somebody you don't know, yeah. Ooh, to love somebody,
Wishclusive
to really, really love somebody
on Wish
the way I love you.
1075.
Oh, yeah.
I don't go to church, but
You see that face at the end?
I don't go to church, but if I did, that's who I would want to hear lead every song.
Well,
I mean,
it's funny you say that.
oh, it's
funny you say that because there's particularly this song. I definitely heard some Steve Perry vibes from Journey. It was now being, Journey is now being led by Arnell, who's great. But so Steve Perry, who was heavily influenced by why am I drawing it? Sam Cooke, who was who had gospel roots. So that thread is there with the influence, and that's you definitely hear that. I don't know if this guy is spiritual or religious, but
I don't
he
know.
should be.
It's coming out of him whether he intends it or not. Johnny, I am going to ask you to hang up and call right back because you're completely out of sync with your video. But we did hear everything. If you don't mind.
Okay, that's good. All right, I'll call you back. All right.
It's not great, but I'm back. Definitely have you back. So Johnny's going to call right back. What I did want to point out, which I thought was really interesting between the delivery dynamic between what Roland does and what Lea does, is you can see that Roland is very external with his muscles, all of the expression muscles, all the way up into his eyebrows, his forehead, just like all of these muscles are used to tell the story, versus Lea, what we were saying earlier, is just these little nuances. It pulls something out of you differently watching the two artists. But internally, they're still obviously connected to the tone of the story, the meaning of it. It's just really interesting to see them back to back and just how different they are in what makes an artist, really, just how they use their body to connect to the listener.
Would you say that Lea is more 70s Pacino and Roland is more 90s onward Pacino?
I was hoping you're going to be back in time to say that very thing. But
I was.
And speaking of Lea, this song is called Two Words. And I read this earlier. Oh no, I read somewhere else, I guess. I don't know if she co-wrote this. If you guys know, let us know. But or maybe she had a couple of friends write this for her to sing to her husband. So this is like an original piece.
Okay.
To him at her. Can you imagine? Just having your wife just sing to you, and she has that voice.
No, I can't. No, I'm just kidding.
I kind of can. My wife is actually an incredible singer.
Yeah. No, Christy's actually
beautiful voice.
Christy can hold a tune for sure.
I haven't
she's
heard
not a singer per se. Yeah, she's got good pitch. she underplays it, but she is good.
Nice. It was written by her brother. Thank you for that. That makes sense because he's a composer conductor, so that makes total sense. Jared, awesome. All right, let's check this out. What year was this? Does anybody know?
In a while, in a word, every moment now returns. For a while, seen or heard, how each memory softly burns, facing you who brings me new tomorrows. I thank God for yesterdays, how they led
20 years
me
ago.
to this very hour, how they led me
Thank you,
to this
Francesca.
place. Every touch, every smile you have given me in care, keep in heart, always I'll now be treasuring everywhere. And if life should come to just one question, do I hold each moment true? No trace of sadness, always with gladness I do.
Oh my God. I would be on the floor in a puddle.
Yeah, you would be.
Oh,
my
that was
goodness.
beautiful. All right, that wasn't me. Not my eyes are glazed over. Don't mind my little eye wipe here. She's
Yeah,
just lovely.
somebody said I couldn't imagine singing at my wedding. I couldn't because it would, I'm not Leia. I mean, when you're Leia, I mean,
I guess default mode. I mean, it's just what she does all the time. But yeah, emotionally to keep it together to do that.
I mean, she's so freaking good. Also, so that was televised. That was televised in the Philippines at the wedding.
Oh, then this will probably get copywritten. Good to know.
Gosh.
Hopefully it stays on.
But that wasn't my point. But yes, it's probably the case.
Go on.
No, it's just. I mean, she's just Filipino royalty. Like to have your wedding televised. It's like she's
right.
The princess.
Incredible. Good news, my friend. We have time for bonus songs. Now, there are two things I have in mind. I know you guys have submitted wonderful suggestions. Both of these are by you I believe in the chat today, but certainly in the comments leading up to this. We are going to take a quick little journey to a completely different musical realm. Johnny did not have the pleasure of hearing Slapshock, which I think is the perfect band to play after hearing Lea sing. I saw
Sounds like
earlier,
it would be.
even in this chat, somebody was asking for Slapshock. I am granting that wish right now. Agent Orange is one of the most requested. This is a live version. The singer here, from my understanding, just recently took his own life, unfortunately. So he's had a lot of struggles. I learned that when John Reeves and I were listening to this. So we, wild voice, just rage and tension kind of thing. But the band was super good as well. So yes, from Lea to Slapshock. That's what we do on this channel. Y'all ready?
Whiplash. Emotional Whiplash. Let's do it.
There's no spoiler. The band's name is Slapshock. It's very clear where we're headed.
Exactly.
All right, let's do this.
Degrees like unsolved mysteries, your mind tortured by demonic beast. It's a fatal, the instrumental, the hit you sent to nervous system. You're now without a funeral for real. My eyes still exist with the terror, living without the God of my father. Every day, it's like a while we're going through. Agent Orange Man, yo, is coming after you, so get caught like ninja. Moving with the drama all the way from Hong Kong, straight up to China. Who needs ya? Taking the check with the mist or the double talking on the speaker. Lay back and push back and turn back and come back. Say the fucking day like your master Kojak as a clock. Think of the top, you'll be running like a maniac. You'll be talking shit out, well I just think you suck. Agent Orange, get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, come up, come up, come up. Agent Orange, get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, you better get up, yeah. Get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, get up, yo. You better get up, yeah.
If this doesn't belong after Lea, I don't know what does. I love Filipino Fridays.
I have just been slapped with shock.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, no, it's sort of in that sort of Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park thing. Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Even a little bit of, because I heard one other song before too, reminded me a little bit of, I mean, some of the riffs that I heard before was almost like Pantera-esque, like even earlier 90s. But also, what's the Korn? I think a little bit reminds me of. I don't know that band very well.
So late 90s, early 2000s. That sort of new metal sound. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not that it sounds derivative of that, but you can hear like the era just a little bit.
Yep.
He's putting so much grit on that tone, so much tension. I mean, it's by design. I mean, that's like the style of it. But it's what gives it a certain energy.
It's the year 99, coming, don't waste your time. I'm just a young man, old boy, spitting rupture shine. The pain's penetrating to my spine. Unexplainable, it can't be defined. They hating me, stabbing me, playing me. Still I deal with the hate of the enemy. I'm hunted by fear when you speak and you mimic. Terrorize them out like I'm John and mnemonic. Slow like atomic, deadly with the technique. Dance to a song even though without the music. So think of the side, think of the truth, watch the way I flow. We all gonna die if you mess with the crow. Victimize when you close your eyes. Hear 1, 2 when you mesmerize. Surprise, never tell your lies. Before the televised get wise. Agent Orange, get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, come up, come up, come up. Agent Orange, get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, you better get up, yeah. Get up, get up, get up. Come on, come on, come on. Agent Orange, you better get up. You better get up, yeah.
Great groove.
Close my eyes, close my mind, still I'll burn inside. Close my eyes, close my mind, still I'll burn inside. Close my eyes, close my mind, still I'll burn
If anyone could do it.
Close my eyes, close my mind, burn inside. Close my eyes, close my mind, still I'll burn inside. Close my eyes, close my mind, still I'll burn inside. Close my eyes, close my
progressive elements.
Get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, come up, come up, come up. Agent Orange, get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, you better get up, yo. Agent Orange, get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, come up, come up, come up. Agent Orange, you better get up. Better get up, yo. Killing all my hate, killing all my hate, hate.
You and I'm
I do
enjoying
love
right
that
now.
kind of music. What?
I'm enjoying the thought of people clicking on this live stream for Lea, and that's what they hear.
I was just thinking if
It's
Lea
not bait
did a
and
version of this.
switch. It's not bait and switch. We love all styles of music, or at least appreciate all styles of music on this channel.
Yes, and if Lea made this her song, it'd be Agent Orange, get up, get up, get up. Agent Orange, get up, get up, get up.
Oh, yes.
Something
just-
about blood in your eyes or something. There's blood in my eyes.
Oh my goodness. I love the progressive elements that they do. The drummer's fantastic. I think most great rock bands, especially like the hard rock bands, have a great drummer with a great vocalist combination kind of thing. That's kind of what gives it a bit of a signature sound, that combination often. And he sings with so much of the false folds. So it's like that pressure relief valve, like bringing in like the other parts of the larynx that just trips up the airflow that gives it just a lot of tension kind of feel. It's a really nice job with it. All right, we're not going to end there, though.
I miss playing that type of music. I do. For as much as it doesn't really appeal to me from a harmonic sense, like chord-wise, and I usually like a good melody and stuff. There's just something about that style of music that's just so cool.
There's something freeing about it, just being able to just let your body go in every which way possible.
Yep.
We do have a closer today.
What is this?
This you missed. Brigitte and I reacted to this. We're gonna bring things back down a little bit. More than
GiGi? Yes, it is GiGi.
It's Katrina and GiGi. And Daryl and Sam Mangubet. So
wow.
This is a ridiculous cast that I already had the pleasure of hearing, but I couldn't not share this with you. And we're keeping our Christmas theme going here for December. This is just an exquisite piece to explore. Before I hit play, I want to let you guys know what's up in the coming TGIFFs. We have next week. We have two new artists we haven't heard yet. One is Kaloy Quirmata, if I'm saying that correct. That's been one of our most requested for new artists. We're listening to The Company, which I believe is an all-vocal group. I don't know if they're a cappella, but there's many singers. I know that much. And Pablo from SB19. We're going to catch up on some of his new singles as well. So that's next week. And then the following week, mark your calendars for a ridiculous display of vocalists for our Filipino Friday Christmas special. No need for any more requests. The songs have been selected. We have 8 different singers, 8 different songs. Of course, it's impossible to get everybody's, you can't get every great singer in the Philippines in 8 songs. It's not.
No, well, there's 19 million of them, and
that's right.
We've roughly gotten to 400.
Yes. I'll give you a heads up who's on the list. We have only one for December 20th. We only have one new artist, which is Jose Marichan, and I believe and his wife Lisa. I think it's an old school singer. Christmas in Our Hearts. I'll give you guys that one song in advance that we are doing. He's been most requested. Outside of that, we have Morissette and Charisse and GiGi and Lonnie and Katrina and the Mads and Regine. It's going to be a ridiculous show, so make sure you are there for that. All right.
Somebody wanted a reggae version of Agent Orange. Get up, get up.
Whoever requested
Agent
that is a good
Orange.
friend of mine.
Get up, get up.
Well, it's his daughter that will be seen. Okay, cool. We'll learn more about him when we get there in a couple weeks. Thank you for that. All right. Here we go. Grown-up Christmas list. Daryl, Sam, GiGi, and Kat.
Katrina.
It said Kat on the thumbnail.
Do you remember me?
I know.
I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now and still need help somehow. I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream.
I caught a live on Instagram the other day of Sam was just doing a live stream. He's just that good, like, all the time. Because you know how we get these studio produced versions of these singers, and they can do multiple takes. Sometimes they clean up the audio, sometimes pitch, things like that happens often. We're very fortunate with a lot of the Filipino artists and producers. They don't do that, or certainly not overboard anyway, which is something is grossly lacking in music in the US and a lot of other countries. So I love that, and I just wanted to say, like, he delivers live this clean. It's just so good.
Yeah, but even when these singers are fixed, you can't fake that tone. I mean,
Right.
you can fix pitch, you can fix some timing. Those two tones
I know.
are freaking gold,
Fantastic.
silver and gold. Yeah, they're just
So good.
expensive sounding.
So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and every man would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list.
It's only half the casts for the song.
Oh, GG.
As children we believe the grandest sight to see was something lovely wrapped beneath the tree. But heaven only knows that packages and bows can never heal a hurting human soul. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal our hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list.
Little reminder. Next Wednesday, Reaction Wednesday, 90 minutes of that. Katrina Velarde, Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern.
I don't know if I
She's-
can handle that emotionally.
She's just killer. Oh my goodness, yes, part
They're
2.
all killer. This
I
is
know.
this is an embarrassment of riches right now, Richard.
It really is. Oh my goodness. By the way, I realized, I think we forgot to thank Francesca for her coffees.
Oh yeah, yeah, and Christina, thank you so much. 5 coffees, thank you. And then Francesca, as always.
Thank you. And if you can't buy coffees or just don't want to, especially now that Johnny's drinking tea, please be sure to hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about the show, and that helps the YouTube algorithm allow these reactions and these singers get seen by more people. We greatly appreciate that.
I've been liking the tea lately, I gotta say.
Ah.
It's been a tasty treat.
Christmas list.
What is this illusion called? The innocence of youth.
Maybe only in our blind belief can we ever find the truth.
She can rip with the best, I'm gonna tell you.
I remember this from last time. Johnny, can you explain what's happening there? They're choosing some harmony that's super crunchy, but has to be so perfect or it would be a disaster.
You have to point that out again because there's so much happening. I can't.
Did you hear that one harmony I'm talking about?
I missed it. I missed it.
Find it.
Oh,
That.
it almost sounds like that tap.
What's happening there?
Let me hear it one more time.
No,
Sorry.
you've heard it twice, Johnny. You should have it down perfectly by now.
I consciously heard it once.
Okay. All right, one more time.
Really?
I mean, it's so crunchy. And then
Yeah, I think it's
is it these notes?
Yes. I think there's a B flat happening over a G major chord.
So you have so G major with that with it.
Yeah.
So it's like a minor major at the same time.
Yeah, something like that.
And then it resolves.
It's happening quick.
Well, it has to, because if they stayed on that too long, it would just it wouldn't work.
Yeah, no. Tension and release is great in music.
Yeah.
This is particularly tense. Yes.
So much happening.
This is my grown-up Christmas list.
This is my only lifelong wish.
This is my grown-up Christmas
So smooth.
list.
Passing tone 6A.
Kenny G action.
Wow.
Oh,
That is
oh my goodness.
an influx of talent all at once.
Yes.
That is something. I would like to say if anything ever happens to Bruno Mars, we are in good hands with Samuel. He could
Oh yeah.
take over in a second. Holy moly! What do you say about all of them? I mean,
Well, it's all there's almost having those four singers taking on lead roles in any one song is you can't help but have some level of chaos. What did Art put? I see Santa Claus just visited. Hold on. Richard and Johnny, 50% naughty. Hold on. 50% nice and 100% crunchy. Santa approves.
And it goes.
Thank you for the coffee. Yeah, but having those four singers at the same time taking on lead is just, there's just so much ear candy. It's like you have to hear it 1,000 times just to even like absorb it all. It's just crazy, crazy.
4 of the best all in one room. That's just crazy.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, it's come that time of the show. Back to Lea. Get used to it because I am playing her beginning and outro up for the rest of December on our Filipino Fridays. Thank you everyone for joining us yet again today. We hope you have an amazing day, week, weekend, night, whatever you're experiencing.
So long, farewell.
Experience it with love. We'll see you guys next week. Let us know what songs to do for next week. Kaloy, The Company, and Pablo. Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing day.